Alright, an MCC is happening soon, so I compiled a spreadsheet full of all the MCC teams, and I'm going to rank them, seeing just based off of points. This is not going to be my opinion in any way. This is only points, so you can't get mad at me. Before I get into this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the video. Let's go. Alright, and coming down in last place, this is pretty obvious. It is the Blue Bats or the Simmers. Nobody really thought the Simmers are going to do well. They just play for fun, so it doesn't really matter. They're coming in with an average of 4,030 coins, which isn't actually that bad, but yeah, they're just going to be there for now. Alright, now moving on to the actual list, I guess you could say, we have the Green Guardians in 9th place, and that is Sapnap, RT Game, Orion Sound, and Sylvie with 7,540 coins. Now, this is not that bad, but Sapnap did do really well in the last events, so they had to nerf him with 3 not-so-great players. RT Game has not played in the tournament for a while, but he is second best player on the team. Maybe he can do even better than any of his performances he's had previous. Orion Sound is improving every event, so I think he'll do pretty well. And Sylvie is also improving every event, so I think this team will do decent, but I do think they'll also get 9th. And now coming in with a bit of a surprising pick at 8th place, we have the Pink Parrots, consisting of Dream, Bad Boy Halo, Finster, and CPK, only having 8,354 coins. Now this is actually, I did not expect this. I think this team is very good, especially saying Dream. He had a couple of bad events, which means his points are kind of tanked, so I don't think this is actually how good Dream is. Also, CPK is improving every event, and I think he's going to get top 5 this event. He's not, but I can always dream. Bad Boy Halo and Finster obviously aren't the statistically greatest players, but I think they can hold their own. Alright, now moving on to 7th place, we have the Lime Llamas, consisting of Quig, Critzy, Jack Manifold, and Niachu. This team is just a bit better than the other team, having 8,681 points as average. This team is going to do way better than what I think their score tells. Any team with Nikki on it kind of tanks the scores. I'm not saying Nikki's bad, but she only averages 1,055 coins per event, meaning the score is not quite perfect. I think Quig and Critzy can really put that score up, and I think they're going to do much better than 8th place. 7th. I think they'll get around 4th place for my prediction. Alright, in that 6th place, the team that I will personally be watching, it is the Aqua Axolotls, and that is consisting of 5UP, Antfrost, Fundy, and Tubbo. Now this team on paper might not seem amazing, but they have 3 players that got top 10, well 2 players that got top 10 in the last event, and 3 players that got top 15 in the last event, and only 1 player that got 25th. So I think this score is actually completely wrong, as of the other one, and I think they're going to do much better than this. I predict around 4th to 5th, but that's not much of a movement, but it is still slightly better. So yeah, that's what I think. Alright, and coming in at 5th place, we have the Cyan Creepers with Pizza Hut, Pearlescent Moon, Preston Plays, and Spifey. Now this team has 1,154 coins for average, and I think that's completely wrong. Giving Preston Plays and Pete are both very good. Preston going into a second tournament and already doing phenomenal in this first one. I think that his score is definitely wrong. I think he'll get top 10 this event, if not like 11th. And Spifey and Pearl, they're literally almost have the exact same average score, but I think they're both going to perform way better than their average scores as of the last 2. So these rankings I don't think are completely true, but all the teams are very even, so it is kind of fair to put this team a bit lower, but I do predict this team will actually make Dodgebolt maybe 3rd though, because Pete, he hasn't been getting the greatest luck in the past tournaments. Alright, and coming in at 4th place, it is the Red Rabbits, consisting of Tommy Innit, Wilbur Soot, Filza, and Rambo. All these people are in the 2,000s points, and I don't think they're gonna do this well. Actually, I know this team is statistically better than all the other teams, but yet I don't think that they're gonna do as well. I forget if I said the points, but they are averaging 9,221 points on average. And obviously Rambo, it was his first event last time, so he's obviously going to do better, maybe worse. It's happened a couple times where people have done worse, but I think Rambo's going to do better. So yeah, they're going to be a 4th. Alright, and coming out at number 3, we have the Orange Ocelots, consisting of Puns, Tap L, Captain Puffy, and Shovel. Now this team averages 9,337 coins. I do think this team will get 3rd. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first one where I think this is a fair ranking for the team. I obviously can't 100% tell, as there's still 2 teams left, and one of them could easily have a player that tanks or have a player that does phenomenally. So this team could easily make Dodgebolt, but I think they're going to get 3rd personally. Alright, now moving on to number 2, we have the Purple Parrots, or Purple Pandas, I don't fucking know. It's consisting of Fruit Berries, S Major, Smash Beans, and Green. Now this team is averaging 9,358 coins, very slightly better than the Orange Ocelots. And I think this team is going to get first, but there is still a team that's technically doing better, I guess. And yeah, there's not really much I can say about this team except they don't really have a weakness, which is just OP for them, so yeah. Alright, now moving on to number 1, we have the Yellow Yaks consisting of Captain Sparkles, H-Bomb, Ponk, and a George Not Found. Now for this one, I had to put the most average player statistically in Ponk's place because obviously Ponk doesn't have any stats yet. So I went with Smallish Beans because he has 2,030 coins, which means it's like right in the middle at 2,000. I don't know if there's a better player to use for this. If there is, please let me know because this team is 100 above everybody else. At 9,426, so I think this team won't do that well. I think they'll do very well, but not first. So yeah, that was my list. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!